The young people these days are really so much into get rich quick.
Get rich quick.
Yes.
I think that's what I was trying to
And that is
to move to actually. Yes.
Get rich
How
quick.
do I get rich with 20,000 shillings?
I don't advocate for getting rich quick, my dear. There is process. There is process. And the reason as to why many young people who have potential have failed is because they actually skip the process bit and, take their hard-earned money or the little money they have into get rich quick.
In today's world, young people are making money with technology, AI, trading. How do you advise these people who are making quick money to actually sustain it? Because tomorrow it is going to be gone. So how do you advise the young people?
Seek for that knowledge. Be financially illiterate. You reach out to Go3.
Okay.
And we are here, to let you through.
Hello and welcome back to Behind the Business. My name is Judith Kabahinda and I'm so excited to have you here today on our second episode. Behind the Business is a podcast that is meant to inspire the next generation of game changers. Whether you're someone that is trying to start out, someone that is already in business, or someone that wants to feel heard, to be seen, or to be confident in who they are and grow on a daily basis. Today we are here to talk about money. We are here to explain financial literacy. I know most of us, the young people, we've been struggling with our finances. I myself inclusive. When it comes to finances, I would say I'm bad. So anyway, today we are going to clear that. It is said that habits form early. The earlier we understand money, the more powerful we become, both mentally and financially. Because let's be honest, we are taught about algebra, entrepreneurship in school, but we are not taught about how to actually handle money, how to do taxes, how to build generational wealth and prepare for retirement. Financial literacy is a form of self-defense in today's world. But wealth building is not just about having money, it's more about having the security, the freedom, and options for yourself and your family. Today we have a beautiful personal financial consultant called Munduru Mwajuma Esther. Munduru Mwajuma Esther is a personal finance consultant and a civic leader. She holds a bachelor's degree in business administration with a specialty in finance and banking. She is a certified financial literacy trainer by Bank of Uganda. She was recently listed among the best 40 under 40 nominees in Sunday New Vision, showcasing her work of financial education for communities and development. She also runs a social enterprise called the Financial Education Academy in the capacity of a team lead. She also runs the Go3 Financial Partners Consultancy. We really have a big person in studio today. Hi, Esther. How are you?
Hi, Judith. Yes. I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Kindly tell us about yourself.
Well, thank you so much. Yes. I think you've really mentioned quite a lot about me.
Yeah, big lady.
I'm humble at it, but I thank God that I'm able to serve in that capacity. A personal finance consultant, yes, like you mentioned. I run a social enterprise called Financial Education Academy, and we're all on social media. Yes. And I also run the Go3 Financial Partners. So the Financial Education Academy is more of, empowering young people. And we do run programs in universities, all right? We have a famous program called the Campus Version. I don't know if you've heard about it. No, earlier this year, we partnered with Coca-Cola.
Amazing.
Yes. And we impacted over 3,700 young people in, I think, 4 universities. That was for the first quarter. Yeah, so the Go3 Financial Partners is more of the corporate people. So it's real serious business. Yes. And I also love, mentioning about my civic life.
Yes.
Besides, by profession, I'm a finance specialist, personal finance consultant. But by passion, I'm a civic leader. So I extend this to community, and I run a not-for-profit organization called Family Uplift Uganda, and we are into economic empowerment, and we work with the rural people. Okay. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So if I were to ask Esther, what inspired you to do this, to become a financial advisor? I mean, the young people of today, those are things that we don't look at. It's something that is really hard and sometimes boring to do. I mean, it's finance. You want someone else to do it for you. What inspired you to do all this and to be where you are today?
Well, like I mentioned, I did finance. I did business administration, and my major was finance and banking. So I loved finance from the go. But then as time has gone by, I've found it to be more of a calling. I'm so passionate about this. All right. I do it with my whole. And I love seeing people thrive in their personal financial lives. I love, especially family. I love it when I see a family thrive.
Yes.
I love it when parents are able to afford education, for their children,
yes.
Afford the basic needs, afford, the fun trips for their children. So when they're good with their finances, everything else flows perfectly.
Definitely.
So that brings me joy.
Yes.
Yeah. And over the years, I've together with my team, we've impacted hundreds of people, thousands of people. We have testimonies that we could share. People that actually were really doing bad, but now they have actually built businesses. Something beautiful about my work is actually we go beyond just the personal finance. We go deeper into you exploring your God-given potential. What is inside of you that you can actually use? What are those gifts you can actually use to better yourself? Yeah. So yeah, the passion and the purpose behind this really inspired me to do this. Okay. And I feel like I'm just starting. Yeah.
So Esther, how do you connect with young people on the topic of finance, which is actually most of the time seen as a boring topic? And how do you make it a bit more digestive to them?
Well, that's really an interesting question. And we've been doing this work for, I should count 5 years now.
5 years?
5 years. We've been running the campus version, program in the universities. It's commonly said that it's a boring conversation, but when you get to talk to these young people, you get to actually find that they actually love it.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, they would love to hear it, but the conversation is scarce. You don't find these financial conversations, in class. Even back home, who talks about money?
No, if they're to talk about money, it's different. Literally, we grew up, most of the African families, we've grown up without money. Money is something we don't give time or even listen to. So I need to understand how we connect with these young people. Yes. Yeah.
So it's a scarce conversation that they do encounter. But if you take it to them and then engage, you come to their level. You have a very practical conversation with them. Like just talk about their day-to-day life. In relation with money, and you'll find to it that it's really interesting to them and. They'll jump on board even speak out and say, oh, actually, I would really love to know more about budgeting. I would actually love to invest,
Yes.
I'll give you a story. I think it was last year, but one. It was our first time to go to a certain university. I won't mention the name. A famous one, actually, one of the big ones. And we had this session with these young people, and some of them were in their third years, about to finish university. Yeah, but they really sounded green about finances. And I was like, okay, these are actually adults.
The adults, I mean, you're living
who
campus,
are being prepared for the marketplace, but they know nothing about finances. All right. Yeah. So, like, we really had to engage them, tell them about the real life. Tell them, you guys are, you're not babies anymore.
Yes.
When, we as African, children, when you're in university, your parents are still sending you pocket money, your relatives and all that. So it's you don't find the need of looking for money for yourself. You don't
saving.
Yeah, saving. You're like, okay, when this gets done, I'll just call home and they'll send me some pocket money. We call it some money, I know. Yeah. But so we go into these universities and have real life conversations with them. I tell them, you guys, you're actually potential mothers and fathers. You can, in university, you can impregnate someone.
Yes.
Yeah, and you'll become a parent. How do you deal with that? You understand? So of course, we don't tell them to impregnate each other, but we just tell them that you guys,
anything could happen.
Anything could happen, but you are mature enough to actually start being responsible, thinking ahead. Think about your personal finances.
Because tomorrow you're going to leave school and there'll be
You're going to leave school, and after that graduation, trust you me, that's when you'll see the real colors of your parents and the people that have been sending you pocket money in school. They'll start telling you, okay, you need to find a job, So
and deal with yourself.
So we prepare them, to start up some things. There's some little businesses you can start while you're in university. You can. We do let them explore the different investment options that they can afford. Like for example, treasury bills. These are. Someone can start with 100,000 Ugandan shillings.
100,000.
100,000 Ugandan shillings only. But they are totally ignorant. They don't know about these things. So we do open up a lot to them. We share a lot of knowledge, with them. And they pick it up. Yeah.
So what are some of the principles that you would advise a student or someone that's already out in business to do to see that they keep their finances at par? Because I myself, I'm struggling with my financial life. So I would want someone to tell me, you know what, Judith, you need to do this, you need to do that. What are the financial principles that someone should follow to be able to maybe invest or save or do the right thing? What are those principles that you would tell someone?
Okay, thank you so much. One thing I really want everybody to know about this, I don't know, the money game, whatever you can call it. Money is actually the end game. It's like the end product. Yeah. I love telling young people, let money be the last thing you actually think about. Number one, especially those that are between, they're in their 20s, early 20s and all that. They're figuring out life. They're in school, trying to build skills. The number one thing I tell them, first master your art. Just be very good at what you're doing. If you want to do public speaking, just be very good at it. Because when you hold a microphone and speak, someone out there in the crowd will be like, okay, this one is very good at this. And they'll automatically sign you up for, some gig and all that. Yes. So money comes, like you attract money. So what attracts money is your perfect gift. Yes. So as a 20-year-old, what are you really doing to become better at the gifts that you have, the knowledge that you have, and the skills that you have? It's until you better those things that you will attract money. So money is the end game. All right. So that is principle number one. And the other thing I'll talk about is seek for knowledge. Find all the knowledge that you need. Financial literacy. That is number one. Financial literacy. Because if you're financially literate, you'll be guided. All right. You'll be good at, managing the little resources that you have. You'll be good at, growing the little resources that you have, and money will come. So number one thing is just be good at what you do. Money is the end product. Do your best to attract it.
It and add value.
I will interest you with this story, these are things that, I do get to experience, get to learn about people while we are helping them, through the consultancy work. There is a man, I won't mention the name.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And so he sought for my help. And he used to be a bank manager. All right. I think he's in his, early 50s. He worked in the bank as a bank manager for 9 years. And he resigned and started up, he runs quite a number of businesses in town.
Yes.
Great businesses. These are people who import in. So money is not a problem.
Yeah.
He actually also has, I think, a microfinance downtown, and is really doing well. So he reached out to me. I was like, okay, this kind of person, like, why is he actually reaching out to me for my services?
I think like he's made it in life.
Funny
and he doesn't
enough,
need help.
There are people who, like, getting money is not their problem. They have the money, but they actually fail to manage the money that they have
And
to
keep
build
it.
Sustainable wealth.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So this thing is not about someone who is in lack. It cuts across. Even those who
already have the money.
still struggle. I think
I
you've
agree.
maybe experienced it, like you get
so
your
much.
good money,
Yes.
and in just a
You
short
waste it.
while,
Yes.
it
It's gone.
disappears,
It's
and you're like,
gone.
okay,
Yes.
where did my money go and all that? Yeah.
Yes.
So when you get these financial skills and you're good at financial management, you understand the principles, you know the different investment options, that when you get your money, okay, this is money I'm going to invest right here so it can grow. And maybe this is some money I'll also, enjoy, because we do advocate for enjoyment. You have to enjoy your money.
to enjoy your life.
We don't advocate for, you have to budget and, no.
You have to enjoy your
Budget,
life. Life is long.
enjoy yourself and invest.
Yes.
Grow the money so,
Yes.
you can have a better future.
Yes.
And live a sustainable, personal financial life. Yeah. So get the skills. Yeah, I think that is it.
So Esther, do you think early childhood experiences or traumas shape how we relate to money? And how best can you advise? Do you actually think that happens?
It does. I think I love doing storytelling.
Yes.
So people can relate to whatever we are talking about. I personally, I do come from a very humble background.
Yes,
What you see right now is totally different from,
This lady
my
with
past.
like 5
because
titles today.
I've worked it out. Yeah. But I used to have all sorts of struggles, with my mindset. And, someone who really came from a humble background, like you have this scarcity mindset.
Yes.
Yeah. And so even when it comes to money, like your mindset is just scarcity and all that. But that is not good. Having a scarcity mindset is not good, actually. Yeah, psychologically, it actually chases money away. You have to have the abundance mindset. So what really helped me, I'm a Christian, and I would say for me, the Bible really helped me a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah, the Bible helped me a lot.
It
helped my mindset a lot. For those who understand the promises of God, and, just giving hints. The Lord is my shepherd;
Yes,
I shall not want. John 10:10, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
Yes.
But I have come that you may have life in abundance.
Yes.
So life in abundance,
I know.
Yeah.
I know, yes.
So the word of God really helped a lot with changing my mindset. Oh my God, I dream big. I do dream big.
We share that in common.
Yes.
I dream so big. So
Yeah.
yes.
And somehow, the way I get money sometimes is, I kind of feel like, that mindset does attract some money to me.
Yes,
and then the opportunities.
Yes.
There's some big opportunities that I get that I feel like really is because of the mindset that I have. Yeah.
Esther, tell us about your journey and your story of how you've gotten here where you are today.
Well, thank you so much. Well, like I said earlier on, I did a business administration, and my major was finance and banking. So after school, I got into the marketplace, just like any other young person.
Yes.
And of course, I looked for jobs. I did apply here and there. That was in Kampala here, of course. I didn't know quite many people. So I really struggled to get a job. But the first thing that actually I did to get my first job was through volunteering. I volunteered in an organization and I was just doing my thing. I was hardworking. I was always on time. And it was from there that the founder and the executive director of that organization spotted me. And she was like, I want that girl to work for me. As a business secretary.
From volunteering.
Yeah, from volunteering. So that is also one way of getting into the marketplace. So my first job was actually a business secretary.
Amazing.
A business secretary. And I am so grateful for that job because I learned quite a lot. All right. Of course, I graduated, BBA, finance and banking. And here I was doing... I was a business secretary. Job. But it was a great experience. I was being paid. And the person I was actually working for is a VIP in this country. So it wasn't small. So, that was my first job. I did it for a number of years. But within me, I still had the passion of, speaking to people about finance and helping them with, financial problems and all that. So while I was working, I was doing my personal research about, personal finance. I was taking online studies and things like that. And I got to a point, I was like, okay, I want to help people in this thing of, personal finances. But I myself, I'm actually struggling. All right. And I was like, it would actually be a very, very big shame. I have a degree in finance and banking, and I'm struggling with my finances.
Your finances, and so many of us are.
That doesn't add up. So I was like, wow, I have finance and banking, but I'm financially illiterate. I hope
that can actually happen.
I hope people out there who have done that course relate to this. You can study finance and banking in university, but you can come out financially illiterate. So there is a very big difference. All right.
That's big.
Financial literacy is about understanding the game of money, how you make it. All right. How you manage it and how you grow it. That is not taught in schools, not in primary, secondary, not in university. So when I realized that I was actually financially illiterate, I was like, okay. So I started, I've talked about my research and in the need of solving my problem, I started developing practical templates for myself to solve my financial issues. Because I used to earn money, but at the end of the day, I would be like, okay, I didn't even save.
Where did my money go?
have no asset to my name, so it started torturing me. So I started solving my problem. And those templates really helped me. And I started saving. I started buying some things for myself. And I had some colleagues at work who were actually earning more than I did, but they're also having the same struggles. So I shared with them my personal templates. And when they used them, they're like, what? This actually helped. It has worked for me. I was like, if it has worked for these ones and they earn more than me, maybe the whole world needs this. So to cut the whole story short, fast forward in 2020, I put things together. 2020 was when COVID hit and we were in lockdown. I was like, we are home doing nothing. Let me launch it out online.
So it's a COVID baby as well.
Thank you. It's a COVID baby.
Okay.
So I named it Personal Financial Mastery. So I started teaching people for free online. So I can see, testing the public and all that. And after doing my testing, people loved it. They were like, oh my God, this is different. It meets my real need. I'm not like in a lecture room, but you're actually meeting. I'm learning, and it's very practical. So I monetized it.
Yes.
And put my templates all together. I formed a workbook, a practical workbook. Sorry, I didn't move with it.
Okay.
But I have a practical workbook that someone can use on a daily.
Can we find it online? Okay.
Not for now, but that's something that we should actually put there.
Yes.
So it's something that someone works with on a daily. With financial management templates, investment, when it has everything, retirement, debt management, everything is in that workbook.
And you did it yourself?
I did it myself, but it started from solving my personal problem. Yes. And with time, I monetized it.
Yes.
So from developing a program for my personal templates, it inspired me to start up the Financial Education Academy. So I can solve problems of young people.
Yes, of young people.
And that's why we are doing it in universities. And not only in Uganda, by the way.
Yes,
the Financial Education Academy also goes cross borders. We've worked in South Sudan. We have alumni in Kenya. Okay. We have alumni in Congo.
Amazing.
Zimbabwe. We have in Tanzania. Yes.
So how do we sign up for that then?
So the other new thing, this year, I was rebranding I think you know about it already, rebranding my consultancy.
Yes.
And that is where the Go3 Financial Partners baby comes in.
Okay.
We used to have a clash between the young people and the corporates. The corporates were like, I think it's, for the young people and all that. People. Yeah. So a few would come. So we wanted to rebrand and, have their thing as corporates. So the Go3 Financial Partners is there, and we have a website. It's go3ug.com. Go3 UG Uganda.com. Yeah. So when you go there, you see everything. My team is there. It's I call it a 360, kind of consultancy. We deal with, your behavioral change when it comes to your relationship with money. We go into everything. So like when you come, you're like coming to a doctor. We diagnose you. We get to know your problem. We help you become your personal financial manager, actually.
So many of us are sick. We are suffering from that disease.
And then we open the world of investment to you. We're like, okay, these are the different investment options. Where would you want to go? Where can you start from?
Can you mention some of those investment options, or is it something we have to pay for?
Now that's where the business comes in, but I won't be that very selfish. Of course, there's quite a lot, but I'll mention some of the things we've listed on the website. I've got, of course, government securities. Like treasury bills, bonds. We have things like unit trusts. The world of real estate, there is quite a lot you can explore in that world of real estate. So there is a lot in agribusiness. There is also quite a lot.
You can invest in agribusiness.
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
In hospitality, like we open the whole world of investment to you, and you choose where to
invest.
Yes.
So let me understand this. When you say something like hospitality, is it like going to look for a job in a hotel, or is it? I want to understand it.
At first I did mention the word diagonizing you. So that sounds
need that.
that sounds like hospital. But we love working with someone like, what do you actually want? There are people who would come and they're like, government securities are very complicated. These are complicated things. But me, I understand these things of agriculture. I have my money here. I can buy my matoke, Irish from Masaka. And maybe that's the Irish that, the Kampala people like for, chips and all that. And, when I buy it, bring it here, resell, I'll make my money and like that. So why am I giving that example? Someone will be like, me, I don't want stress. I don't want to get dirty.
Smooth,
It could be government securities. It could be a unit trust fund, You're just injecting your money. At the end of the day, you make profit and like that.
So how do you help then a student who is now at campus? How do they invest? Do you have plans for those? And could you mention just a few that are good for people, students, and for business people as well?
Okay.
like investment plans for someone. I mean, they're getting their pocket money, but they want to start investing now. My parents are giving me 20,000 shillings, but I want to invest a little. I want to save. How do you advise someone to do that? To save? They're earning little money, but they are having so many things to do, but they still want to save.
Yeah. I know everybody would expect a direct answer from me.
Yeah.
But out of experience, we do let people explore. Like, what would you want to do? I could recommend something, and it is something that maybe someone else is thriving in, but then when you do it, you end up failing. Why? You're actually not passionate about it.
So you want us to monetize our passions and our hobbies.
That is important, and you go a long way. I've gone a long way because of my passion. Because of your passion. All right, yeah. But we could, of course, mention things like, treasury bills. You can start from 100,000. Even you need trust funds, like 100K Ugandan shillings. You can start.
Is it like a monthly thing or? But this is someone earning 20,000 shillings. That's does someone with 20,000? Can someone save? Of
course, you save. You save to eat.
You save to the 100,000.
Yes, my dear. Okay. It's process.
Okay.
And that brings me to this point. Yeah. It's a point I don't want us to miss. The young people these days are really so much into get rich quick.
Get rich quick.
Yes.
I think that's what I was trying to
and that is,
to move to actually. Yes.
Get rich quick.
How do I get rich with 20,000 shillings?
I don't advocate for getting rich quick, my dear. There is process. There is process. And the reason as to why many young people who have potential have failed is because they actually skip the process bit and, take their hard-earned money or the little money they have into get rich quick, kind of ideas or initiatives. And at the end of the day, they end up failing to make profit. Or even when they make profit, they don't have the capacity to regrow it.
To regrow the profit.
Yeah, like there is discipline in building wealth. All right? Have you ever seen people who or maybe you've also experienced it or maybe seen it with a friend. They get money, but in a very short while that money does
the money is gone.
So here it's about character building. I advocate so much about sustainability. Even with the little that you have. Are you able to, live a sustainable personal financial life? That will involve, you budgeting for it. You making sure that you save even from that little. You making sure that you can grow the little resources that you have, to get more resources that you actually don't have. So I don't preach that. I preach sustainability. I preach process. I preach character discipline
building, and discipline.
And if you do your research and look around, the people that have sustainable wealth in just this our Uganda, these are people that have built it on process.
And that's certain disciplines that have followed and
yes,
and been consistent.
Yes, and that's one thing that our people are missing.
In today's world, young people are making money off, with technology, AI, trading. How do you advise these people who are making quick money to actually sustain it? Because tomorrow it is going to be gone. So how do you advise the young people?
Well, we are fortunate actually enough. Our generation is fortunate enough to have this good technology that, other generations didn't have. And that's an opportunity, knowing how to make money off technology, call it Bitcoin, name it. It's an opportunity. But at the end of the day, do you have the capacity to maintain what you've actually gotten? Yeah. I've had stories, I've seen people who have actually got, I don't know what we would call mad money or crazy money. Yeah. But then give them 1 or 2 years. At the end of the day, these people will still come back to, and you're like, okay, what happened? This person actually had enough money and all that.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yes.
What really happened? So it all comes back to having the disciplines. Do you have the knowledge?
The character.
Do you have that character that can sustain, your wealth, what you have? Do you have that character?
Personal and that's development.
Yes, that's what our generation is missing. That's what we are missing big time. But let me tell you, this generation is smart. This generation is, I don't know, like we have all that it takes to be wealthy.
Yes.
To have the best life that we want. We have all it takes, but we have the character to sustain it.
So how do you advise someone to build that character?
Building that character, number one, I talked about that already. Seek for that knowledge. Be financially illiterate. You reach out to Go3.
Okay.
And we are here, to let you through.
Go3 is here to help you.
Yes. At Go3, I don't work alone. I have a great team of experts. And the word experts shouldn't scare you. But at Go3, these are people that have lived a life like whatever they deliver to you. For example, if someone is letting you through an investment something, these are people that have already invested in this investment.
And they're sure that it really works.
They're sure that it works. Yeah. So seek for the knowledge. Build this capacity that when this money comes, all right?
Find mentors.
Yeah. Find mentors. When this money comes, you'll be smart enough. You'll not just get excited, go for, I don't know,
trips to Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai, call it Maldives and all that. Singapore. I love Singapore.
Me too, I think.
Yeah.
We should go.
Yeah.
Should go to Singapore.
It's on my bucket list.
Oh, okay, we are going.
Yeah. So let that money find you with capacity. Let it find you with a plan. That, okay, when it comes, I'm going to invest in this. If it is real estate, you have your financial plan already. All right?
Do you help people make financial plans? Do you do that?
Of course, we do that. Okay. Very hands-on. All right? Under the Personal Financial Mastery Program, we teach you, we help you come up with your personal financial plan. We don't just teach you, okay, this is what you do to come up with the financial plan and all that. No. You open up to us, and at the end of the session, you've already come up with your own.
I think you
short and long term.
You answered the question that I was about to ask, where I was going to say, how do you help people find the right balance where we are struggling to enjoy life and save at the same time? I mean, I want to travel, I want to have a nice bag, I want to have nice jewelry, but then I want to save and I want to have a nice car. So how do I find that right balance?
Yeah.
So I think you answered that there.
I could add something.
Yes, please.
And this is something that really, in the real world, people are actually running away from, financial advisors, whatever, because they tell them, you have to budget. And if I'm like, this is my money. I wake up so early in the morning
and work hard
for this money. I sweat for this money. I should enjoy my money. So under the Personal Financial Mastery Program, there is what we call the financial freedom account. It's something that you get, if you sign up, of course you will. You'll get to learn about it. So it helps so much on how you can actually create a balance in your personal financial life. It will help you cover your expenses, all right? At the same time, it will guide you on saving to invest. It will also guide you on saving to actually have fun, So you create a balance. As human beings, actually, we are holistic in nature. We have two spirits in us, if you allow me to use the word spirit.
Okay.
There is a fun-seeking spirit in us and that responsible spirit in us.
That's
the responsible spirit in us will be like, you know what, Esther? This year, you have to save and buy that piece of land. Remember, we have to build that apartment, then you work so hard, you want to buy that land, the big vision is the apartment and all that.
Yes.
And then you do that, you save for that. But then there is this other side of you that says, you know what, Esther? I know we've worked so hard. We want that land and apartment, but no. I want to enjoy myself.
Singapore.
Yeah. And so if you don't create a balance for these two, one of them will sabotage the other. So if you're saving to buy maybe property and this other fun-seeking spirit is like, no, I am done. I am tired. I don't care if it means borrowing to go for this vacation,
Let me do that.
People do that.
Yes, people. Yeah, I know.
So if you plan better, this other will not sabotage the other. So you satisfy this and then also satisfy this. So there we advise people maybe to have like maybe every weekend, just have some fun, like maybe go out, have some beautiful, delicious meal that you want.
Yes.
And so you don't overstarve yourself for happiness at the end of the year. Because people starve themselves till December or November. Yeah. And so you have to really have that balance. Enjoy your money, but plan for that enjoyment also.
Plan for the enjoyment. Visit Go3 and they give you better.
And then also plan for investment. Maybe if I should ask you a question, Judith, have you ever saved money and you're like, okay,
you know what?
This one, I am going maybe to buy this and this. But then you end up going back to withdraw that money.
I've definitely should all that money.
To maybe go and just do solo shopping. Have you done that?
Definitely, I've shopped. If you're my close friend, you've definitely eaten that money before.
It is common. It is common to many.
Yes.
So you have to create a balance. You're a human being. You're holistic in nature. You need to create that balance. Enjoy your money, but responsibly. And invest for the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give a young person about money?
Well, number one, about making money. The opportunities are very, very many. We have quite many avenues of making money. And technology has simplified everything. Right now it's easy to get the knowledge that you want. All right? You want to know more about the investment options. You just Google or maybe reach out to Go3 financial partners through their website. So everything right now is open, so you have no excuse of not making the money
and saving it, right?
And number two, you have gotten this money or you've made this money. You have to have the tools of managing this money. And that's where I do advise strongly, learn about financial literacy. It's not complicated. It is, you have to love financial literacy because it helps you manage your money very well and also grow it. So look out for people who know about financial literacy. Go3 Financial Partners is here with us. Esta, I'm on all social media platforms. You can send me a DM and we make friends, and I'll give you some tips for free. And also, I would say the company that we keep or the network around us, your support system, you could do all this.
But you have the wrong people.
But then you have the wrong people. You've made your money, you've managed it very well, you're investing. But then the people that are around you
keep taking away from you.
And not only that, they give you wrong advice. All right? They give you wrong advice. So also build a very good system around yourself. And by saying a good system, it's not only people, but then also build a relationship with a bank, build a relationship with an insurance company, build a relationship with a microfinance, institute. These are institutes that are going to, even like give you funding if you need funding, more capital for your business. Like build that system. All right. Make friends that, talk about investment, talk about future. The future, not just about, tugende tudugaze meza, ofunya akasente, you want to go kudugaza meza, you have to have those people that give you good advice. Let's invest here. We can also invest, in the States. Do you know that right now opportunities are open? You can actually buy a property in the diaspora.
Really?
You're a young person in Uganda, you've made your money, but you can still, explore. Like the world right now is so open.
How does that work?
So
how does...
I know. Everything is open right now,
How does one do that? Is it...
Well, I'll talk in line with Go3 Financial Partners.
Yes.
We have a network of people that we work with in the diaspora.
Yes.
People who also into investments and all that. We've built a relationship for quite a while, more than even 5 years, to build trust, to know that, okay, if we are to actually advise people to maybe invest with these people, they'll actually get their returns and it's not fake people and all that. So we've built networks in the diaspora.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is quite a lot of information to get you better with your finances, and become that wealthy young girl that you want to be, that wealthy young man that you want to be.
Yes. So Esther, this was very insightful. I've learned a lot. I think I'm going to invest in the diaspora in USA. Is that possible?
Very.
Anyway, so
where do you want? Is it in the US?
In Singapore?
Is that favorable?
Maybe. Singapore?
Yeah.
I want to invest in
Is it Singapore? Is it, in Europe? So the world is open. The world of investment is open.
Please. Yeah. Thank you very much, Esther. This was very insightful. I've learned a lot. I think starting from today, I'm going to be a billionaire. I mean, I've learned a lot about finance. I'm going to invest more. I'm going to go to Go3 for more information to help me with my finances and planning. And remember, wealth building is not just about having money, like we have had. It's more about having the power, the power to say yes to the future, having the freedom, the security,
the capacity.
Yes, the capacity, and being able to sustain what you have gotten. So if this episode added some value to you, please show some love by subscribing, leaving a review, or sharing it with whoever you think might need it. And remember to stay curious and consistent always. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.